Let the boy watch.
Holy Hans Zimmer, dude.
Which pedal ambience better, the Meris Mercury 7 or the Strymon Cloudburst? I don't know. Let's find out.
Gonna find out.
Welcome to Gear Night.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Gear Night. My name's Ross.
I'm Alec.
And tonight, we're just answering a question that we had this week. And so we're inviting you into this because we've been doing this at our house one way or another pretty much. So Alec has been using for a while the Meris Mercury 7 as his big ambient reverb. And I also used that for a while, so I'm pretty familiar with it. But I pretty recently, honestly, if we're being honest, for the second time, because I sold this pedal and then got it again. But the Strymon Cloudburst is what I'm using now.
You bought this for me.
I did buy this for you. Yeah. Buying pedals for friends are fun.
It's great.
It's a great time. You should do it. Everybody do that right now.
Immediately.
Just for somebody.
Yeah. These videos of people giving homeless people a pog. Pay it forward, guys. They're like, the heck is this?
Pog.
It's a polyphonic octave generator.
What are you talking about?
Gosh.
I'm curious which one
Ambience
better.
All right.
That's all I want to know. We have the El Cap in front to give us, that delay reverb thing that we love.
Yep.
And so we're just going to play around with it and see. We'll do some big reverbs because they both can do that. And then let's talk features, other cool things that they do.
Cool.
They're both MIDI if you care about that stuff. If not, you get one preset on and off.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. Let's do it.
Easy.
Let's get weird.
Let's get weird, folks. It's still going.
It's still going. They're both very, I would describe them as airy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Which is the sound we're looking for.
Yeah.
Which is, a little bit higher tone, brighter, stays up here.
Yeah.
We're not looking for like the bed of low stuff. You're looking for bed of high stuff.
That's a good tip. I didn't always know that,
Yeah.
for big reverbs back in the day.
So they both get pretty airy. They both have a tone control. Well, the Meris actually has the low and high frequency, which you were running pretty
low. And I was like, this thing isn't as big as I want it to be.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
Let's do that. Why don't you give me one note and I'll turn the high frequency to like down and then we'll turn it up and you can see that real quick. The Cloudburst, let's do that same thing real quick because
Yep.
I haven't done that yet. More breathy.
Yeah.
More like,
Yeah.
but this is still super cool. Like they both do that really well.
Yeah.
I think they have almost infinite sustain if you turn them up all the way. Let's go over this modulation because modulated reverb, when you turn that up instead of it makes you sound wider and bigger when your sounds start.
Some movement.
Yeah, moving a little bit. Okay, here we go on the breathy thing with some modulation.
Wow.
I know the Mercury 7 has a bunch, so we'll try not to get weird with it.
All right.
I did learn right now in this moment. I used to be like weary of the modulation knob, like running it
Same. I was at off.
Yeah, I don't like big reverb with no modulation. It was just like static up here. It was like,
yeah,
it reminded me of like
freeze.
A freeze or like just obviously not the same sound, but like a dog whistle that just goes. Let's talk about the weird features that these have.
Yes.
With the Meris. Now they did release the Mercury X,
which someone put in the comments.
Yeah, or did they put the LVX, which is the delay.
Maybe it was the LVX.
Yep.
Yeah,
so that's their big like flagship thing. So they have released the new version of this, but this one has a swell function. You can adjust again with like the secondary functions how that swells in. And then the other cool thing that this has is pitch. So if you wanted an octave below, an octave above for that shimmery thing, or different like synths, you can like a fifth above, a fourth above. You can do that type of stuff, which is kind of cool. It honestly sounds like Blade Runner.
Yes, I've seen videos that are like
so
we'll Blade Runner pedal, which is sweet.
So let's just mess around with that and get kind of weird. I am gonna turn on this El Cap now. But just for creativity alone, that sounds awesome. You could also do that in this room for hours. And every time you like
put a bunch of drive in there and get weird with delays. I have done that for like the longest time.
Yes. Also this swell.
Making whale noises.
This swell button or function rather. There was a time where I didn't have a volume pedal on my board and I used that instead. Because in my head I was like, that's easier. And it's really good.
Yeah.
Like there you can break it or get it to misbehave.
Sure.
But if you like let it swell and sit for a second and then do it again,
it works well.
It's really good.
Well.
Real quick, let's get weird with the Cloud. The only weird thing that it does is it has this strings thing behind it.
Okay, we'll see if we like it.
And this is stock. I have not adjusted like anything. Also, I'm assuming that's stock. I don't think you went through the secondary function.
I don't know how to. I'm learning about this pedal now.
So there's strings, and then there's more strings underneath. Okay,
gotcha.
And then the tone control can be darker or brighter.
Okay. Holy Hans Zimmer, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's really cool. It surprisingly was like, I felt similar to like the shimmer up here. Because I did like the shimmer, actually. It wasn't like ear piercing.
Right.
And we both were like, oh.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
This felt like strings, though.
It did feel
which
like.
was sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if we can go like 100% wet on it if it is
yeah,
just string.
That's amazing.
That's incredible.
It sounds like an orchestra. This sounds like the Blade Runner thing where it's like weird.
Yep.
Futuristic.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people use synths with this. Maybe that's why.
Yep. I've seen people use like acoustic guitars on this.
Dude.
For like even solo stuff. And it just adds this bed of like strings underneath of you.
I thought it was going to feel corny and it doesn't.
I did too. I kind of like that. In my head, because this is on my board and I have it midied, I was like, should I just have a button that just is like...
Goes crazy.
It just has a huge string, 100% wet. Because that was with some overdrive too.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty rad.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I was very much leaning this way, but now I feel like they're very equal.
Yeah,
that is awesome as well.
Which is crazy because this pedal's been out for a while. Yeah. And this pedal was released like not that long ago. Meris is maybe just ahead of the game and Strymon's catching up or something, but they're both really good. I think I still lean to the Cloudburst, mainly just because it's small.
Yeah.
Oh, thing I don't like about the Cloudburst.
Ooh.
It's TRS in and out. So you know how there's a stereo?
Yes.
2 cables. You have to get like, I'm running the stereo out, so I had to get these Vertex cables from Sweetwater. Check them out. That's the only downside.
And this one's only mono in.
It's TRS in.
TRS in.
So that's why I have another TRS cable coming out of the El Cap. So that's a little annoying that you do have to buy different cables if you get a different pedal. But like, I think the question is, if like you have this, is it worth selling for this? For how you use it, I'm gonna say no.
Definitely not for me.
Yeah, and if I had this, is it worth selling for this? Probably not for me either.
It's like if you want to get, I think this gets weirder.
I think it does get weirder.
If you're in more like a little experimental space.
Yeah.
Not that you could still get weird with that, but I would think of this more as a church pedal.
Yeah, well, it's Strymon, so
yeah,
I do that too. I think
Strymon, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, probably pretty.
Probably.
I think their bank accounts is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think where these pedals shine that we didn't, I kind of demonstrated at the back end of that is like when you record something and you reamp through your pedal board, which means you record a dry signal and run it through your pedal board without you playing. If you don't know what reamping is, then you can manipulate stuff and like moving, like let's do that string thing again real quick. Just hold that note. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get weird.
Yeah, you can like adjust it as you go. Anyway, it's the subtleties and like just doing that makes a part even like
cooler.
Oh, that's incredible. Now you don't need to like hear that when you're playing it live or anything.
Sure.
But on an album, that would add like
that would be rad.
Add like a thing. Same with this. Like we were doing the pitch thing, and I did show that. Yeah. I think that is where these pedals shine. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on Gear Night. We appreciate you. This was just a little experiment between Alec and I on which pedal we liked, and we're gonna stay in our own lane, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah, which is cool because then we can borrow each other's pedals.
Love
hey,
that.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
That's it, mate.